going to play a wonderful game called Dead Fights.
Jump in.
All right,
We're just jumping in the water, in the cold creek.
This water's cold.
But you'll get used to it. And that's dad fights.
Yeah.
You jump in at first, you're like, I don't know. But once you're in the water for a bit, you're like, all right, it's okay in here.
If you need a life preserver, there's no lifeguard on duty. You're Scrooge McDuck.
And just be lucky if you're at Grasshopper Point, you got that fucking rope to swing in.
Where's Grasshopper Point? Is that somewhere in Pennsylvania or is that here?
It's here, man. Like Verde River, I want to say. Or
Verde River?
fucking Prescott?
Okay.
Hey, do you say Prescott or Prescott?
I mean, technically it's spelled Prescott, but you say Prescott, the Prescott people will laugh you out of their town.
There's a story like the dude, like no one liked the guy, so they say the wrong name. Like they say it the wrong way to spite him.
So his
like-
name was Dak Prescott.
Scott, so they call him Prescott, or the other way around. I can't remember.
I
But
mean, he plays so shitty. Let's call him Dak Prescott.
yeah. Dad fights.
Dad fights, yeah.
So here we go. Sling Blade versus Forrest Gump. We're gonna do it.
I mean,
This is what, the third or fourth attempt?
Six weeks in a row of never getting these two guys out there. Let's get him out there.
Let's get him out there. All right.
Forrest Gump, he's the dad. Didn't realize his dad till later. Lived a very adventurous life.
He did. Sure liked his Dr.
Do you
Pepper.
think Forrest Jr. was like a heroin or crack baby? Because his mom likes some drugs.
More likely he'll be a crack baby.
Okay, yeah, because well, it was what
We infested his egg with anal drugs.
was, what, early
he would
90s,
grow
so
up
the
and
kid
be,
was-
Let me finish the song, okay? No. So he would grow up and be a thug. Gore.
Okay.
Crack in the egg. Crack in the egg. Crack in my pipe.
Yeah. So you're telling me the Guar guys kind of
They made Little Forrest.
yeah. And
I got a butch right here in my sack.
I didn't
Hey,
know
Guar.
that. Hey, yeah.
Guar. Let's talk about
Oh
Guar.
yeah. So we saw Guar.
We saw Guar.
um
It was my
so
third time
the
seeing
joke
Guar.
was going in was
Yeah.
I have zero expectations.
Yeah, I was-
it's
yeah.
basically a Guar cover band.
But holy shit.
Oh my god, that was fucking good. They only played like 2 new songs.
Okay, so the last time I saw Guar, they did the entire Scumdogs, which was
that-
amazing.
Yeah.
But this one was like equally as amazing because they
Yeah.
played other jams. I was like, holy shit.
Okay, so they had, their costumes, and you were telling me that, hey, it was after every song they do a little skit. Now it was 3-song skit. Mm-hmm. So they only did like 4 skits.
Yeah.
Open with
and
skit.
the rest was just them playing.
Yeah.
Which was really cool to see.
The only thing I was like,
I think it's because they're tired now.
it could be. I mean, yeah,
They're tired and they're
in their
broke.
50s. Yeah. That having 2 semis and then only charging $50 for admission is not enough. Like,
For the crew and
right?
everyone. That's a big
Yeah.
crew, man.
You got to think how many people are setting up these like
Costumes. Yeah.
fecal matter pyrotechnics. Like, yeah, the costume people. It's basically a traveling theater show.
Yeah,
but they're a
bas-
fucking rock band.
But they're a rock band, yeah.
The only thing I was kind of salty about is you even said it when they had Reagan out there, and you're like, oh my god, they're gonna play Reaganator, and I'm like, holy shit, that'd
And
be
they
amazing. They
did.
played Bring Back the Bomb, which is one of my
so
favorite
good.
songs. Yeah,
It's so good. They played America Must Be
I
Destroyed.
know, that was crazy.
That
with
one.
Kamala Harris shitting on the crowd,
Yeah.
and I'm like, should we send this to your brother?
And then I should have showed Cricket that
I-
because they ripped off Trump's like first like his skin and his
Yeah,
chest.
it was just all
So his
guts.
ribs and guts were showing. They're pouring
Yeah.
out his intestines. Who else did they kill? Reagan,
They killed
Bush,
everybody. Yeah.
W. So the whole Guar story was that for some reason Guar was in the running for president as well, and then like they killed Kamala and they killed Trump. So
They got a
basically-
time machine.
so
They
well,
went
Guar
back
was
to-
president, and
Yeah.
Guar didn't want to be president, and that's too much work. So they figured they'd go back in time to get another president, and they just kept fucking up and killing presidents.
It was a good time.
was a
Very
good-
political statement.
Yeah, very much, man.
I like at the end you're like, you just wait till the house lights come on because you got to see what the floor looks like.
Yeah.
I
I-
feel bad for Marquee Theater.
I will send you that video just so you can show for the sake of this YouTube. I'll send you the video so you can at least show it looks like a murder scene.
Yeah, it was just like brown liquid, red liquid. It's just like all blend. Blue liquid is all
Blended.
turned into just shit on the floor.
Yep. And me and Adam were standing just far back enough to where we didn't get hit.
Yeah, it was like their encore set. Dude had like the super soaker of blood, and I'm like, I could see where it's landing in front of us. I'm like, oh, we got a very good spot here.
Yeah, we were just far away.
Yeah,
enough.
he had a little more pressure in that tank there, but it got us.
That was me in my old age because I was like, nope, I'm not going up front. I'm going to
Right.
stand in the back.
There's that
Be
dude
cool.
who's washing his face after the show, and I'm like, buddy, that's not coming off. He's like, I know. I've just come to that realization. I have to go to work looking like this tomorrow. I'm like,
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep. The band of Guar.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought, it's water-based paint. It's gonna come right off. Dude was scrubbing his face,
That's
soap
like
and
Sharpie,
water. I'm
man.
like, buddy, that's like house grade paint, dude. Like, you're gonna need some acetone or some paint thinner,
You
my
get
guy.
splashed with that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. No. I'm too old for that shit.
Now,
Hey.
after seeing Gwar live, I kind of want to watch the doc again, man.
Yeah. Or watch some Gwar movies.
Yeah, they're all on YouTube.
Yeah, they
you
are.
got Shudder, watch the doc. It's amazing.
Doc is amazing. But the one thing I think I told you I was a little bit salty about, there's no props to Odorous.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
he's kind of the reason
right?
that Gwar is Gwar.
They didn't mention it at all.
Not at all.
Did they mention it the last show? Because
Oh,
that
yeah,
was a
last
year
show.
after Brock
Yeah.
died. Yeah.
Last show they did, no, it was like a couple years after he died.
Oh yeah, because Pandy happened. Yeah, so
Mhm.
like 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
they didn't-
crazy.
They didn't mention, no. Did they play Maggots?
Yeah, they did play Maggots.
They did play
yeah.
Maggots, huh? Okay. All right. That's what I remember. I was like, did they play Maggots? I'm pretty sure.
They
did.
played a lot of good jams. I'm like, what?
The one that got me was Immortal Corruptor.
Yeah.
That one made me so happy to see
Yeah,
live.
as soon as like they just started the song, he pushed me.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
it's my fucking Immortal. Like, as soon as I heard that,
Yeah.
oh, and he did it all in electric. He didn't do it on the classical
Yeah,
guitar. So I was
yeah.
like, holy shit.
New guitar player, amazing.
Yeah, new Gwar guy walked right past
Yeah.
us. I hit him on the side. I was like, welcome, new
I'm
Gwar
like,
guy.
oh, he's a little guy. He's a
He
little
was a
guy.
little guy.
Yeah. Some like security, big tall guy with flashlights. I'm like, what are they doing?
Yeah, we
Someone
see
passed
random
out?
flashlights, and
The
then we
little,
see.
little Gwar guy come out.
Oh, I seen this pink ass guitar. That's what I was like,
Yeah.
this pink thing. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit, it's the Gwar guy. He's like right there.
Yeah.
I hit him. I touched him.
He took his powers.
I took his.
Do you know what band he's from?
No, I gotta look it up. I don't even know his Gwar name.
Oh.
Yeah, something Maximus, I'm assuming. But,
Yeah, I mean, it has to be.
but yeah, I don't,
Third edition Battle Maximus. I don't know.
yeah, because it's Flatus, Pustulus. Well, they went through 3 Flatuses, 1 Pustulus, and then the new dude. I'm probably missing one in there, but Gwar.
I like
It was
how
really good.
Bone Snapper's still around, but they didn't play Bone Snapper.
Nope.
I just want to hear that Bone Snapper Warpath,
They
but
played Krostica.
that was good. I feel like they opened with that.
I think it was
Yeah.
Krostica. But yeah, playing shit off War Party, man.
Yeah, I mean, War Party's a great album.
So it was War Party, American Must Be. Oh, they played Sadama Go Go.
Yup. Yeah, that was
one,
crazy.
That one got me going. I was like, oh shit.
I'm like, we need a horn player for this, but hey,
Yeah,
it
they
still
figured it
works.
out.
Yeah,
Because I was like, if they play at least one song off This Toilet Earth, I'll
Yeah.
be happy.
it was a
Yeah.
good one.
They did good. It was a really good show.
Yeah, Gore still got it.
They do, man.
I imagine they'll be here again next year. It seems like they're coming twice a year now.
They come-
because
yeah.
They need money.
They need, yep.
The only way to make money as an artist these days is to tour your ass
Tour
off.
your ass off. You actually got to work for it now.
Speaking of working for stuff, I think we got some business pitch ideas because apparently Dad Fights is now a business entrepreneur
Shark Tank.
podcast.
Shark
yeah,
Dads.
we are. Yeah, Shark Dads. Yeah, Baby Shark. Yeah, we're Baby Shark.
Dad Tank?
Dad Tank.
I like Dad Tank.
Dad Tank. That's pretty good. But
That sounds a little,
you
little
say
bit
Dad
inappropriate.
Tank, and I'm picturing Killdozer. Are you familiar with Killdozer?
That the guy from fucking Borderlands?
No, he's a guy from Colorado who's just sick of the town.
Oh, yeah, and
sick
he-
of getting shit on, so he buys a bulldozer,
And he made a-
armors it up because the dude's a welder.
And he went crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty
Killdozer.
good. Killdozer.
Dad dozer.
Dad Tank. That's
Dad Tank.
Dad Tank.
That's what happens when you push a dad to his limits.
Yeah,
Turns
it's,
into a
it's
dad
basically
dozer.
yeah. Basically, you get a bulldozer and the guy from Taken. A little John Wick energy.
Old dudes, what business idea do you got for the old guys? Now, when you say old guys,
I'm
what
talking
age?
I'm talking like our age, like almost middle age. No,
Alright.
definitely over 35. You know, it's that age where it's like, should I drink till midnight? Like, do I have to ask myself that? Like, am I gonna be okay having a hangover tomorrow? Because that's the reality. I had 6 beers last night and was hungover when I woke up. I had
Yeah.
6 beers. Coors Lights at that.
Jeez, old man.
Like that gives you a hangover now?
You look at beer, you get a hangover. Now.
Apparently. The other guys are drinking like 9% like pineapple IPAs and I'm like, yeah, dude, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I got shit to do in the morning. They're like, what do you got to do? I'm like, I'm going to get up and play video games, get stoned and then go work out. Like that's my plan.
Yeah, reasonable time.
Yeah, isn't that why everybody our age
See, I was,
wants to live?
when I was drinking last night, I was smart. I paced myself. Beer, water.
Oh,
Yeah.
straight the cowboy collar right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
I need a beer at the water back. Let's go. Yeah.
'Cause I think that's why I don't feel as hungover. And
How
plus,
much did you pee last night? That's a lot of liquids, dude.
Played a
Yeah.
lot, dude.
I
Like,
bet, man.
oh man,
Very hydrated. This is the most hydrated you've been in forever, man.
Yeah, I was peeing for like minutes.
Yeah.
Like thinking at some point, I'm like, is the water going in me at this point?
Yeah, it's
is it
just
all
like
coming
that,
in?
that beer broke the seal. And I imagine Modelo's. Modelo's? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Modelo's and Coors Ultra
What the
or
fuck?
Michelob Ultra.
Oh, Mich Ultra.
Sorry, the little skinny cans.
Speaking of Mick Ultra, what's up, Sherry? So I work with this that I can't say where I work. Hopefully we're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, what the hell?
Anyway, there's a nurse there, and we're buddy. She lives on the south side, so I was at Costco last Thursday, and I was just walking in. I'm like, dude, this is the coolest lady ever because she's got a case of like 12 Modelo's and 50. Like I don't know how she got like 27 cases into a Costco shopping cart. I'm like,
Tetris.
I'm just like, dude, I bet this lady's gonna throw the coolest party. And she's like, hey, Adam. Like I was just looking at the beer, and I didn't realize like
It was her.
I knew this person. I'm like, wait. She's like, you just looked at me and then not gonna say hi. I'm like, honestly, I just saw a epic shopping cart just filled to the brim with beers, and I'm like, I don't know how you got loaded all this stuff because you're tiny and then pushed it all the way to the front, but props to you. I'm like, what's going on? She's like,
It was a weekend.
I got double quinceanera tomorrow. I'm like, you're the best mom. You're the coolest mom ever. Like, what kind of mom buys 27 cases of beer? Mexican moms, that's who.
Yeah, because they know what's up.
Yeah.
They know it's gonna go down.
She's just all angry, like I didn't recognize her. I'm like, these cases of beer sky high, like just threw me. I'm just like,
I didn't
you're the
see you
coolest
because
person.
the
Yeah,
beer was in the way.
I was distracted by my ass and those beers, man.
ass.
I'm like, shit, I want to go party with this person. Like, I know this person. I'm like, can I come over? And she's like, you know where I live, like way south side. I'm like, yeah, it's a weekend. I don't want to drive.
It's a weekend. Nope. All right, so for these gentlemen, so lately I see people our age. Okay, let me rephrase this. So imagine when we were kids.
Well, how about this? What the fuck are you wearing right now?
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna get the point here. So like, when we were kids and we see someone in their 30s and 40s, they were wearing what? Like,
So no,
Jeans.
I actually thought about this quite a bit.
all right,
So my dad's go-to was either looks like he's gonna go golfing, but he's going to work, and then on weekends it was just basketball shorts and big dog T-shirt.
Big Dog,
Was,
yep.
and then like some comfy sneakers, and that was his look. And I feel like it's an acceptable look, but I feel like guys our age that were, I'm comparing myself to my dad at my age, but it's just like we dress so shitty now. Like
yeah, we do. Like, look at me. I'm wearing jean pants.
He's wearing a nerd shirt, some jeans.
But this is an old nerd shirt with like bleach stains on it and shit.
Yeah, but that's just how we.
I got
dress
this
now.
at my first Comic-Con.
I'm wearing a fucking
shirt.
Do you remember when Cowtown was Cowtown and they were cool? They
Yeah.
would print their own shirts.
They print their own shirts. Yeah,
That's how old the shirt is. 12
Damn.
years old. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's this is an old one
It's
too.
got holes in it. It's got a fucking cigarette. Like, I haven't smoked in, 5 years? Yet I have a cigarette burn in one of these shirts. And I'm like, I don't care. It's comfy. Like,
Yeah, it's
and
comfy.
basketball shorts. And I feel like that's how every dad our age dresses.
We just evolved. Instead of wearing big dog shirts, we're wearing like fucking video games, band shirts, nerd stuff, like fucking comic books.
And then there's dudes my age that like, they're like, I skated when I was a teenager. I'm still gonna wear skate brands.
Birdhouse.
Into 40s, yeah, man.
So I think we need to bring all these gentlemen back to
The classy 90s era dad.
New Balance
Okay.
shoes.
New Balance is actually cool now. You see kids wearing New Balance, which I'm like, maybe New Balance ain't the way to go.
All right, let's bring it back then. Birkenstocks. No, that's terrible.
No, they're very comfy. It's just if I have to see that black stained top from your sweaty ass fucking feet, I'm gonna throw up in your face.
That stuff
I'm
is
waiting
gross.
to pass out. I'm gonna throw up in your mouth. How do you like that?
That's gross. Yeah, I remember.
You want to be
remember my
assaulted
first
by
pair?
vomitus?
My first pair I wore for like maybe 2 weeks, and I saw that first like
Wait.
layer. I was like, nope, I'm not putting my feet in because you don't wear socks with them. You don't. So you just wear your bare ass feet. Yeah.
So you're admitting that you at one point had a pair of Birkenstocks?
Yes, I was a kid, so it counts.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
wasn't- it wasn't
90s
by-
kid, 80s,
yeah.
late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
okay.
like kind of
I thought you
forced
meant
upon
like
that. And
last year.
did you have a pair of overall shorts?
Yes, of course. Dude, I have a picture of me in overall shorts at a Bulls game, and guess what kind of shoes I'm wearing? It's you're never gonna guess it. Just
Grandmama's
close. They had the straps, the Velcro straps.
pumps,
They're made by Nike.
Nike, the Kevin Johnsons.
The Zoos.
Okay.
Do you remember the Nike Zoos?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a
Yeah.
picture of me and Sam. I had the tiger ones. He's got the zebra ones.
Holy shit.
We're rocking the overall shorts.
Now, did you
One strap.
there you
This
go.
is very Fresh Prince days. And
One
I'm like,
strap.
Yeah.
What color were they?
Mine were Oshkosh Bagosh. His
So you
are
had the jean
fancy.
color?
Yeah, jean color. His are black, and I'm like,
Cricket had red ones.
really looking
Yeah.
like a fucking
Chris,
Mario.
remember the crisscross
Yeah,
brand?
yes,
Yeah.
dude. But Chris is also older than us, man. So I feel like that was actually cool. We were just looked like some fucking dum dums.
Yep. See, I also had the overalls, but I didn't have overall shorts because my parents hated me. Apparently, they're like,
Dude, do you have coveralls now as a grown man? Like a bib, some Carhartt bib?
no.
They're the most fucking comfortable. They suck when you're at work and you have to like take off 2 layers just to take a shit in a porta john. But
Yeah.
yeah, other than that, like all day comfort. Yeah, that's the way to go, man. Coveralls.
So we got to dress these guys.
Okay, so yeah, so our friends dress so poorly that I think I have $1 billion business idea. There's all these like subscription clothing brands for the young kids to look cool and
Yeah, yeah.
and hip.
Where they get the boxes
They
and
got
shit?
their Riz. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I purchased one of those boxes. It came with that stupid hoodie.
Oh, the one you're wearing today?
Yeah,
I was wondering where you got that.
yeah, I'm like, I don't fight, but it's a Fight Club hoodie, and I'm like, cool. And then it came with, I had like a Snoop Dogg hoodie that's like has mushrooms and weed on it, and I'm like, okay, I don't need this, and like a pair of shoes and a t-shirt, $40, and they're like, I'm like, okay, whatever.
Do you not want your Snoop Dogg hoodie?
I was gonna give it to Joy because I'm not black enough to rock that hoodie.
I was
man.
going to ask for it, but yeah, give it a joy.
It'll fit you, man. I think it's an XL, man. Do you want
Okay,
it?
is it like, can you zipper it?
No.
Oh, I don't
no,
want it.
no.
I got
It's
plenty of the fucking.
It's got a sunflower with its eyes very catched with the mushrooms growing out of it. It's not something you're gonna be able to wear to work.
Okay, I'm good.
Or to like family functions.
I'm looking for a zipper.
Or to school
zipper
functions.
hoodie.
It's like a plain black one. You know what? I can get you one because I've seen those. So my plan is we're just gonna get boxes, like shitty boxes. You know, like
Like
the moving. You know,
Home-
fuck
Home
that. I'm
Depot
gonna go to
boxes?
the back where HR is and just take the office boxes. and
Yeah,
we're
office
gonna-
box, like the paper boxes,
Not the.
like the
Yeah,
printer?
they're the ones you gotta fold out when you're getting fired.
Oh
and you
yeah,
make
those
people
ones.
pack
You
up
have to
and
move
leave.
people.
Yeah,
those
yeah.
ones are the worst.
Yeah, I know, but I figure they're cheap because they're gonna be free. No overhead there, just stealing from my company.
So one of us has to be the box former. So a couple of them will just be jacked up depending on how baked we are when we're working that day. Like this
Yeah,
person will
but
be
I
like,
think-
the bottom flat's gone.
Yeah.
Where's my clothes?
And then we'll just vacuum seal it, ship it out.
there
But
you go. Vacuum
I
seal. I'll
figure-
save it.
I don't think, dude, guys don't care about how we dress. I don't think this business is even gonna take off. But the idea
Nope.
was that we just go to Costco where every person over 35 buys their clothes from. If you don't know, like I buy my jeans from Costco because where else are you gonna get $20 Levi's? You're never gonna find that anywhere. dude.
DIs.
DIs.
That's a Deseret. The
Yeah, that's
Mormon
used
place?
though. This is
It's true.
new. This is like wholesale. Even though Deseret is awesome,
It
go
is.
Mormons for, except for them like that place. If you look at like, they're great for work clothes, but you're looking for like t-shirts.
No, yeah, it's just work
Yeah.
clothes, pants.
The only t-shirts they sell is like BYU shirts.
Yep.
Yeah.
We did see, was it a Metallica shirt there one time? We're like, this must have slipped through the cracks.
Yeah.
We saw some type of band
I'm pretty
shirt.
sure somebody
Nirvana?
funny came in and just
Yeah.
put that in there.
It gotta be, because I was like, this one slipped through.
Yeah. Yeah. Nope. You never see band shirts there.
Nope.
Nothing with like logos, but as far as like plain shirts, yeah. it's
Dude,
a
I
good
bought the
place.
most uncomfortable shoes there. So we had to go to a wedding, me and my wife, for her cousin, and I didn't have my nice shoes anymore. Well, I ended up finding them afterwards. I was so mad. But I went and bought shoes at DI's, just used old man, probably dead man shoes.
Yeah.
And like, they were the most uncomfortable shoes, like all night. I was like, my feet fucking hurt. Like, I've never
Yeah.
had my feet hurt so bad from dress shoes. I was like, this sucks.
And that's gonna segue into us guys. We need good footwear, man.
Yeah, Skechers.
Yeah. So what's
No
up?
New Balance.
Beers with the dads last night, and one guy comes in, he had, like brand new pair of shoes. When guys are friends, we're not like, we don't like, we're not. When guys are strangers, they're respectable. But when guys are friends, all we do is fucking light each other up. Like
Yep.
that's just how.
That's
That's man
that's
love
the love language,
yo.
yep.
So as soon as this guy walks in, I'm like, I got some new shoes there, but you're gonna run awful fast because it's
Yeah.
just how we communicate. And he's like, yeah, man. The other guy's like, look at the fucking heels on those. Where are you gonna jump to the fucking moon? He bought Hoka's. Are you familiar with the brand Hoka? Let me show you a picture. I can just go knock on his door. Like,
But hey, man, show us your feet.
hey, big dog, let me see some chunky ass shoes.
Let me see them clompers.
So Hoka is, I don't know, it sounds like some Swedish running brand. But basically you see like any dude over 40 in running shoes, they're these ones, the Hokas. You've seen them at Costco, you've seen them Denny's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. Any old dude at your office or at the clinics
Those
are always
heels
gonna be
are,
rocking these.
Yep, those heels are a rocking.
But he's like, no, man, they're the most comfortable shoes ever. He's a PE teacher, so he's on his feet
Oh,
all fucking
all
day.
day,
And he's
yeah.
like, hey, man, I'm not gonna be wearing like Air Forces to work. Like, I'm old.
Yeah.
He's like, you need to stop wearing Jordans. I'm like, hey, buddy, fuck you, man. He's like, how old are you? I'm like, I don't want to say.
I'm old enough to wear Jordans.
Yeah, old enough to buy my own Jordans.
Yeah, old enough to buy my
Yeah.
own Jordans.
But yeah, it came to the point where I'm like, you know what? I know. You know what was the breaking point was I was at church, and my buddy's an elder. He's the one who actually got me involved with the church. He's like, I met your mom. I'm like, yeah, she comes occasionally. She lives in the neighborhood. You know, yeah, come on. He's like, I'm like, wait, but she's not here today. And then he went up to Joy and was like, you have a very good son. He's a good man. You know, I've known your son for about 10 years now. I know when he first came through the rooms at AA, that's where I first met him, you know. And I'm like, I'm just standing there and just like, let's just let this escalate and see what happens. Poor Joy has memory issues, so she's like, yeah, you know, I'm really proud of Josh. You know, he's a good kid. And he's like, no, I was talking about your other son, Adam. And I'm like, oh no. And it was funny because it was 2 weeks prior to this incident last week. So 3 weeks ago. She's like, you ever grow a beard? I'm like, I can. It's gray and I hate it. So no, I'm not gonna do it. I have a 5 o'clock shadow now because I got up late and didn't want to shave. But she's like, I'm gonna stop dyeing my hair. I'm like, I don't care. Like, fucking rock it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, look like Storm. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, go for it. Like, let the grays grow in. And then immediately after church, she's like, we need to stop at Sally's so you get some hair dye.
Yes.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, whatever the salt and pepper look. I thought we were gonna age into this, but
Fuck that.
yeah.
So
old white guy calls old black woman thinking, okay.
the first time I met my wife's parents, no, not the first time I met them, but like they had, I want to say it was at the time my father-in-law, who wasn't my father-in-law yet because we were dating.
Yeah.
It was his birthday, if I
Okay.
remember. So it was
Talking
like,
about Bobo, right?
yeah, Bobo. It was him and like just friends of the family and like my wife's aunt and stuff. But my mother-in-law didn't believe that I was at the time 33 or 34. She did not believe me. So she carded me. She goes, let me see your ID. I go, are you serious? She
Buddy,
goes, yes.
You looked like you were 12 at 21.
Yes. I didn't
Like,
at 33.
You still have a baby face. Like, you
And at
couldn't
30
convince me you were 43 right now. There's no fucking
33,
way.
I got like, she thought it was like, everyone thought I was underage.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck you. Well, thank you. But fuck you at the same time. But yeah, she carded me. And then around that same time when we first started dating, we were getting something at Fry's, and the chick mistook us as.
Oh, how did that go?
Was it? It was either that or brother and sister. I can't remember.
I can see
Oh, no.
brother and sister.
It was me and Braden. That's right. It was me and Braden. So she said you're two boys. That's right. That's right.
Oof, that hurts,
I think
man.
if I
That
remember correctly,
hurts.
but
That hurts.
but Jay still she looks young for her age. She does. I mean, she even says she goes,
Yeah.
I look young for my age until you see my husband. It's
Yeah.
the same thing with our youngest
Yeah.
boy. Like, man, he looks just like you until you see the other partner.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. Yeah, everyone would like she would always go, yeah, I look young until you see my husband.
All right.
Then I look so young. Sorry, dear. Sorry, genetics. I actually got that last night when I saw a
It
bunch
was
of
funny.
old friends.
We're at Polyphia, and that lady's like, she's like, well, I'm actually holding the spot. You're like, I'm holding the spot for my son. Braden walks up,
Yeah.
and she's like, that's your son? You're like, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, we were expecting like a 10-year-old. We
Yeah,
had a
they
good
could
chuckle
not
about it.
compute what was going
Yeah,
on.
they're
I was like, I look
you
young.
have a 20s. He came back with 3 beers for us. They're like, you have a son that's old enough to buy you guys
Beers?
beers? Like,
Yep.
yeah, that's
Even
America.
better, he's having a kid now. We're granddad, so.
Hey! Yeah. The aging process.
Yep.
It's as Sammy would say, he's like, it's because in our 20s all we do was drink Mountain Dew and eat beef jerky. I think it kind of preserved us.
So it's the preservatives. Yeah, it's a
Is that
waste.
carries? They're like, pick up your goddamn car,
Pick up your
bud.
goddamn car. It's taking up space.
All right.
This is his wife saying, "Thank you for taking my car. Getting
Oh,
the
the sweet guy, sweet gal.
Sweet guy.
Look at this
Gal.
sweet guy doing
Sweet-
stuff for his wife.
For a sweet gal.
Yeah. So yeah, dress better, guys. And if you want, I can help you out. What are we gonna call this business? Where it's a
Dress better, guys.
subscription box where it's
I
just
like dress better,
Costco
guys.
jeans, like blank T-shirts. They have assortment of polo shirts, button-ups. Oh, and the Costco sells all the older guys that want to look like they're from the rural parts of America. I'll wear that vest. Have you seen that? Dudes over 40 rock this vest.
Are you talking
and
about the
then-
Marty McFly vest?
It's not a Marty McFly vest. It's thinner.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like almost it's very like Western inspired because all you see is like old fishermen and people down south rocking this, but it's
Yeah.
just like millionaire dads are wearing this. So it's like chinos, that, and then are you familiar with dude shoes? The Emron shoes. They look like boat shoes, but they're like sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they all rock that, and I'm like,
Mega Man shoes.
yeah, and I'm like, are these comfortable? Like lesbians love them too. 'Cause all the
They gotta be comfortable then.
yeah,
Those lesbians like comfort.
they do. Lesbians also rock the Hokas. Actually, I think everybody over 35 rocks the Hokas.
Probably mandatory. We must have missed the memo.
I think we did, and I'm just looking at the chunky heel on that, and I'm like, buddy, you're 6'2", and those shoes make you 6'5". Like,
I'll be
that's-
tripping over shit. That was so off.
We're gonna be clomping around like fucking Frankenstein over here. You're tall, dude. You're gonna stick out.
It'd be a New Balance.
Yay.
Hey, old man shoes. Joke.
Yes. Oh yeah, they sell Skechers there, the chunky Skechers.
Yeah, they do.
You want some chunky Skechers? Some
So we're basically
dad
gonna get our
jeans?
materials from Costco.
Oh yeah, I mean, shit, man. I bet if we buy online from like the business side, we could probably get it even cheaper.
Yep.
And,
Have them ship it all to the island.
yeah,
Just Guts
yeah, and
Island.
we ship out from there. Yeah.
So what we got going at that island? We got Just Guts, which started it all. But we had something else going on from last week.
Oh yeah, we're killing old people by sexing.
Oh
them
yeah,
to death.
sexing them up.
Yeah.
I wanna sex you up. We just play that song on loop.
yeah.
TikTok, you don't stop.
So Canada has a
hey, is that what the song's really about?
about killing
Death
the elderly.
sex?
Yeah, death
Sex death?
Yeah.
Sex death? I want to
So
sex you up.
Canada
TikTok, you
has-
don't stop, so you don't stop until you die. Dude, holy shit. 80s.
Yeah, they were onto it.
Yeah.
I bet that old guy heard that song in the '80s back when he was like fucking 58. You know, his dick still worked kind of good. Still wasn't getting pussy, but
Nope, obviously it wasn't.
he's
He's asking
like,
for
you
it in the
know
end.
what? In 2024, you know,
I'm gonna make a post on the
Yeah.
internet. I don't even know what the internet is, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
make it up, and then I'm gonna just ask some
yeah,
blonde lady from Sweden to
yeah.
bust my dick off.
So Canada has assisted suicide. I was looking at the numbers year to date. Guess how many assisted suicides from 2024? It's only October,
2024.
end of October. I mean, it's
For the
it's
whole
November
country?
now, but yeah, it became legal in 22.
22, and we're just doing the year, right?
Year to
24.
date, 24.
After COVID, 1 million.
17,000.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
That was a few off.
a crazy high number, but the fact that they offer that service and
17,000
yeah,
people are like, do it. And then
Yeah.
someone else was like, you got it.
yeah.
And then they pushed the button.
I mean, it's gonna get into a grim subject, but I mean, I don't have a problem with if you feel like you're old. And
All
it's,
right.
it's time.
Okay, here we
man,
go.
But,
If it was like a mousetrap type Pee Wee Herman's breakfast type deal,
oh, you mean like a whole contraption?
yeah, if it was a
where
whole
it's like-
contraption and Danny Elfman was performing in the background,
Yeah.
I'd consider it.
I don't know if it's that or if it's just like the shot. Is it a firing squad? I didn't ask for details, but I do like
It's
the
probably gonna be a
mousetrap.
shot.
Yeah.
I like the mousetrap.
It's like something falls on the bed, crushes you. You get crushed to death. The bed tilts up. It slides down a tube.
and you go in the fire.
Yeah, it shoots you out a tube. You're in the air, and then you land a pit of fire. Meanwhile, Giants Catch's Ring of Fire is playing while your corpse.
Yep. And at the same time, that
Burns
clown's
up.
nightmare song too from Danny Elfman.
Yes, yes. And while your family's sitting around the fire, just wafting in the
Fumes.
yeah, the death fumes.
Death Fumes. Oh, dude, I'm totally naming a metal band Death Fumes.
Death fumes. But yeah, that has to be every music video. Is just mousetrap body.
Mousetrap.
Yeah.
Fucking. It would be like that Spoke of the Wheels of Torment Buckethead video.
Okay, yeah.
Or like the Pee Wee Herman breakfast
Yeah.
mixed up in one. I like it.
Yeah, or like the guys that did the Tool videos, the stop motion guys.
Yeah.
Something like that. That'd be cool. But watch that video on mute because the video's actually really good.
The video is good. I remember
Forgot-
seeing that video like 2 in the morning when I was a kid. And
Yeah.
I was like, am I dreaming this?
Yeah, like is this
Like when he goes through the tube and there's like all the meat going through the tube.
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I watching?
you're like, huh?
Mom?
Yeah.
And then I was gonna get a Tool shirt. You remember that skate shop that was by the fucking where the fuck was it? Where the Mervins used to be off Thunderbird and
Yeah,
43rd.
yeah,
There was that skate shop.
Yeah.
And I remember my mom was like, "Hey, we can go in there and get you a band shirt." I was like, "All right, cool." And at the time, I liked Tool because
Yeah.
that's when Undertow was out.
Yeah.
And I grabbed the Tool shirt, the one that says Tool on the back, and it's like the nuts,
Yeah.
and then it looks like a fucking dick. So
Yeah, it's metal dick.
I never caught it because I thought it was just a Tool. My wife's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, or my mom. Whoa, that was a Freudian slip for you." My mom was like, "I'm not getting that for you." I was like, "Why not?" She goes, "Jeremy, that's a dick." And I was like, "Hey, stop."
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
stopped.
My mom's like, "Jeremy, that's a dick," and I looked at them all. Oh yeah, it is. It totally is a dick.
Dick shirt.
And
Jeremy's
I saw like
Tool
people
dick
like
shirt.
Dario was wearing one. I'm like, "Hey, he's wearing a dick shirt."
Yeah, but Tool fans are all dicks. So.
Yeah, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Tool.
Yeah. Yeah.
But don't take my word for it.
Yeah. Tool sucks.
Boom. Overrated.